besties, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Super excited about this video today. I'm going to be talking about the top 10 baby must-haves, especially going into 2025. There are products that are must-haves, like even if you are a first-time mom or even if you are someone who has multiple kids. Because as we know, with each kid that you have, there's always new things coming out. This is your first time seeing me. Hi, my name is Ty. I have two small kids, ages 1 and 2. Before we go ahead and get into this list, make sure that you go ahead and like this video and tap on the little bell so that way you can get notified whenever I drop a new video. Let's get into the list. And also, you guys, with this list, I will also make sure that I put in the description the link to the items that are in this list. First product is actually a sound machine. I love sound machines. I've used sound machines with honestly both of my kids. I actually still use it even though like my youngest is a year old, because honestly sound machines are portable. The first one that we ever had was the Hatch machine. I actually love that one and would recommend that one because the colors do change. As your kid gets older, like they can actually learn how to turn it off because all you have to do is put your hand on top of it for a few seconds and it turns off. But you can also control the Hatch machine from your phone. My second item is actually any kind of baby wearing carrier. I have used both a traditional baby carrier and a baby wrap with both my babies. Honestly, baby wearing completely helped in such a time in my life because there were times when obviously I couldn't necessarily put my baby down and I needed to do stuff around the house or maybe even cook. Or with my oldest, because my 1-year-old and my 2-year-old are technically 20 months apart, and I had to obviously chase around a toddler at the park and then also have a newborn strapped to me. There were times when I was in the grocery store and I would put my toddler in the shopping cart and I would wear the baby on me, and it really does make such a difference, especially if you have more than one kid. Next one, this is a must-have, especially if you are gifting stuff to an expecting mom. This one would actually be a postpartum care package. I put this one on the list because when it comes to postpartum or really like baby showers and all that stuff, nobody really thinks about the mom too much. So it's like, why not gift the mom a postpartum care package? And if you guys want, if you comment below, let me know if you want me to do a video on things that I would recommend putting in a postpartum care package. The next one is actually a baby monitor. I cannot stress this enough. I did not get a baby monitor really with my oldest until maybe she was a toddler, because I think at that point we were about to have another baby anyway. I get to have the baby monitor in the room and I get to be in the kitchen, maybe I'm doing dishes, and I can see on the monitor when my kids wake up. I can see when, you know, they're just playing around in their room. My favorite one is actually the Mom Cozy baby monitor, and I will have that linked in the description. But this one, you don't need Wi-Fi. It's completely hack proof. This video is not sponsored, by the way, but it's completely hack proof. I just love it so much. And you can add up to 4 cameras with one monitor. The next one is a baby swing and or bouncer. I've actually had a swing and bouncer with both of my kids, and with my oldest, I only had a bouncer with her and she liked it. She was content in it, but I got the same bouncer for my youngest and she was not really a huge fan of that, but she did like the swing that we did have. Next one is baby toiletries, because obviously you can never have too many baby toiletries. And by baby toiletries, I'm talking about Aquifer or some type of like petroleum based product, some type of baby wash, shampoo, as well as like diaper cream, you know, stuff like that. Next thing on my list is actually diapers and wipes. I mean, obviously your baby is going to need that, but you can never have too many diapers and wipes. The only thing is, if you are gifting diapers to someone, I would also make sure that you are not necessarily getting the smaller sizes, but make sure that you're also getting diaper sizes that are like size 3 and up. And when it comes to wipes, I would make sure that you are doing unscented or fragrance-free baby wipes, because a lot of baby wipes that do have fragrances, the little itty bitty babies, they are a little bit allergic to it and are just super sensitive to fragrances. So my next one is a pack and play. Now with the pack and play, I will say with my oldest, I had a pack and play at both my mom's house and even at our current location, because it was just nice knowing that at that time when she was obviously smaller, I can just put her in the pack and play and I can like wash dishes, put some toys in there, or, you know, just do something without having to worry about her necessarily crawling around all over the place. Because like, for example, we were staying at, you know, my in-laws, and their place wasn't necessarily baby proofed at a certain point. So I didn't want to have to worry about her getting into stuff and having some type of, you know, potential risk of danger or something. And the cool thing about pack and plays, I personally love the Graco pack and plays. I feel like they're all reliable, but pack and plays they're not super heavy and they're actually very portable. So you can actually take them anywhere that you go. And if you actually end up traveling out of state or out of town, a lot of Airbnbs and hotels actually do provide pack and plays. When we went to Destin as a family about a few months ago, and the Airbnb that we stayed at actually had 2 pack and plays there. Thankfully, we didn't really need it, but they had that available. Next one is a baby gate. This kind of almost goes back to the pack and play situation, but if you do not want to have your kid in the pack and play, because obviously babies should be crawling around and exploring, make sure that you get a few baby gates, because you will need them so that way you know that they're safe in an area and you don't have to worry about them kind of like touching stuff or, you know, hitting their heads on things that they kind of shouldn't really be around in the first place. Last but not least, I love sleep sacks. The only sleep sacks I would not recommend are the weighted sleep sacks, because there have been so many recalls and issues with the weighted ones, because let's be honest, weighted things on a baby is probably not the best thing ever. So if you get the sleep sacks, like a Kite Baby, of course, has nice sleep sacks. I've used a brand called Pure Comfy, and like I said, I will link this stuff in the description. But the Pure Comfy, I actually got it from Amazon, and a lot of them go by, I call them TOGs, but I'm sure it's probably pronounced TOG. And that determines the thickness of what you want the sleep sack to be, which really depends on the conditions or weather conditions that you live in. So for example, if you live somewhere up north where it's cooler a majority of the time, you may want to get a thicker, like, I think it's like a 1.0, like a 1.0 or 1.5 TOG thickness level, because obviously that's going to keep the baby a little bit warmer. And then the cool thing is with sleep sacks, they also make like walking sleep sacks, like that actually have the legs and the feet out for babies and toddlers who do walk, but it's like the parents still want to keep them in a sleep sack, you know? Thank you guys so much for watching my video today. I really hope that these must-haves really helped you, especially if you are a first-time parent. Maybe you have multiple kids, but you still never like heard of all these products. Maybe you have a loved one who is an expecting parent and you're trying to figure out exactly what you want to get them. I will have these items linked in the descriptions tab, but also make sure that you go ahead and like this video. Make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you do enjoy this video, or if you want to see more of me, you can also make sure that you follow me on all of my social media channels. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.